Hi, this is Tanya. Welcome to my channel, The Whole Truth, where we talk about everything pertaining to the women of color. And you know what? Also our brothers too, because you know what? The word is the word. It helps everybody. It don't matter where you at. So the story I would like to share with you guys today, and I just pray that it just bless your little heart and touch your little spirit, and you just apply it. Because, you know, we trying to be free on here. The freer you get, the more happier you are. Okay? So, we were at the carnival this weekend. And you know, when you go to the carnival or you go to the fair, there's a certain height that you have to be to get on rides. So, we had already been to a couple of rides. And my granddaughter figured out that I'm not tall enough to get on any of these rides. And I just really want to get on. So, we went to another ride. And she ran up to the little measuring stick to see was she tall enough to get on this ride. And when she got over there, she was on her tippy toes like, oh, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to make this work. And I'm like, Riley, I said, you're tall enough to get on the ride. And she's like, yay. But it was so funny to me how in her own little 3-year-old mind, how she had already calculated, I couldn't get on the rides, but hey, I'm finna make myself get on this one, not being able to see the whole picture because she's a little 3-year-old. But it put me in the mind of how we are as adults and how we try to make things happen. Oh, this gonna work. Oh, this relationship gonna work. Oh, this job gonna work for me. Oh, all these things we try to make happen in our life, and it's not the right timing for it to happen. I'm reminded of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 when it says that there is a time and a season for everything under the sun. We read that, but we don't really believe it, but it's true. If you look back over your life, you can probably look at some things and say, you know what? It wasn't time for that. I wasn't even ready. I wasn't ready for that. But if you fast forward years later, you'll be like, that's when I was ready for that. Because there's a process to everything. And along with that process, there's growth involved in that. Some things you couldn't handle back then, you can handle now. Some things that you are mature now to deal with, you could not deal with back then. But we have to seek God and we have to allow God to really transform us and help us to develop the fruit of the Spirit in our life, which one of those are self-control and patience. We need to learn how to wait. Everything is like not right now. Some things are later. And as my granddaughter was trying to inch her way up to make herself taller to be able to get on that ride and realize that she finally could, that was the time for her to be able to get on that ride. And those other times were meant not right now. So in our life sometime we need to accept the not right now. And when those time comes for us to be able to, we need to be like, yay, it's time. That's God's protection. If you're in a situation right now and you're trying to make something happen, please stop. Because all you're going to do is make yourself miserable and unhappy. And you know, life is short. We don't know how long God has blessed us to be upon this earth. We don't need to just waste time just to be wasting it. Our time is valuable. And we need to reverence God. And we need to love Him. And to show our appreciation by learning to move and to stop when He's telling us to. So, that's my little nugget for today. Stop trying to push stuff and make stuff fit when it's just not able. It's just not meant to be. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's whatever. Just sit down somewhere and just learn how to wait. I can truly say in my life, sometimes I have not waited. And trust me, I'm learning how to wait now. So, you might not like what I say, and you might not like what I do. But I just told you something. And that's the whole truth. All right now.